Welcome back to the studio sessions. We're actually here today to do 247 Fall Winter 26. We've not done one of these for 247 before, but we have started doing it in the main line and it's been received well and a lot of people have been asking for it. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to introduce you to Tom. Tom is head designer at 247 and the mastermind behind the beautiful pieces that we're creating every single day. He's going to take you through a few details and then I'm going to bring Jake Dearden in as our fit model today. And as you know, he's one of our best athletes within Team 247. Tom, should we take him through a few pieces?
Let's do it.
Piece number one, I think we'll go with Polartec jacket. This is a waterproof, windproof, rainproof, everything proof jacket, which to me it's my favorite piece in the collection. You guys have seen me wearing it for the past year since Tom gave me the first sample. Everyone had it on yesterday when we did 247 games. I feel like it's the best overall jacket we've made. You can probably wear it down to 0 degrees, but you can wear it in the summer as well, like we did yesterday, because it's not heavy, it's not thick, it's easy to pack, but it keeps you warm. All right, Tom, so why did we choose to do it in black? And why did we choose one colorway?
So we collaborated with a US mill called Polartec on this. It's one of the more premium fabrics. So like you said, it's got a 10K waterproof rating, it's windproof, but on top of that, it's so buttery and soft.
That's one thing I love about this jacket. Usually when you put a waterproof jacket on, it's noisy and it's sticky, isn't it?
Yeah, sticky, plasticky.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the complete opposite. The fabric's unbelievable. Like when you got it on, the drape is amazing. But
it's
yeah,
obviously hard to show in person, but you'll be able to see this in all of our retail stores and more so online with the videos and the content that we're doing around it. But the way this has been constructed, I don't think we've done a jacket like this before, have we?
No, so we played around with this being totally lined, but we were finding it was just A, adding weight, and then B, it was really affecting the drape. So we decided to just completely deconstruct the jacket and lose the lining completely. But I think with that, what you get is the beautiful construction and how it's crafted from the inside, so.
And was there a reason you went with the dark grey inner? Because I think that's what pops it off.
It kind of complements the rest of the palette, for one. And two, I think it just gives that sort of a juxtaposition from the outside and really pops it off.
Speaking about the palette, what was the reasoning behind it? Why did we design it to this look and feel? And maybe we'll talk a little bit into the graphic direction, what it means.
As you can see, it's sort of mainly like dark blacks, greys, very neutrals. We really love the brutalism architecture and how the light hits the angles, creates all these sort of different shades of greys and stuff like this. And we felt like there's too many collections where they try and nail the color like every time, like every color's like
a block,
perfectly set, whereas we found beauty in the sort of nuance between sort of the different tones, the greys, the washes, and I feel like that really comes across on the rail.
All right, so let's put the tee on him. All right, so Polartec t-shirt. Cool details in this is definitely when he gives us a little bit of a spin. I'm not sure what camera you'll see this on, but it's got like a semi-translucent 247 logo on the rear.
We use the classic fit. It's the same as DNA, so it's slightly amended, so it's slightly more cropped than maybe what the customers are used to, but only by a couple of centimeters. The back logo is a bonded power mesh.
So it's a performance technicality, but it also looks aesthetically cool.
Exactly, and what we did was, this fabric itself is called Power Dry, so it's so fast for drying. You know, it's great for your hybrid workouts or your running. The other thing we did was we added a sweat wicking finish and also an antibacterial finish. Nice. So we up-spec'd their fabric, and I think it's just a great all-round piece.
It looks great. I mean, even the neck, like the way the neck's been done, like a grid rather than like a rib.
Yeah.
Looks cool. Yeah. Have you got it on as well, though?
I've got it on.
There they are. Both the boys are in it.
Yeah.
All right, let's put that jacket on top, Jake. That's the tops on Jake, both Polartec t-shirt, and we got the Polartec zip jacket.
Just one more thing to note on this. It's completely seam sealed, so from the internal, and the pockets are laser cut and bonded. So we wanted to keep the front, the whole aesthetic really like just completely, like just let the fabric do the talking, the silhouette do the talking, rather than over design it into something that it's not.
I think that's what drew me to it as soon as you showed it me, and I took it from the showroom because I'm a very minimalist guy. I like things plain, I like things just clean. I want to be able to layer it with things underneath that are a bit more crazy.
Yeah.
And I think that does that job. Let's put these shorts on with it. Do you want to talk through these shorts? These are a 2-in-1 performance short. I think the coolest thing about this is the way that logo has been done on the side.
So these shorts are pretty special. I mean, let's start at the waistband. It's fully bonded for comfort. And then the fabric, base fabric is sort of an engineered perforation. It's so lightweight. I think this is about 64 GSM.
Is that what it is? It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Before the perforation. So it's probably even lighter, to be honest. The 2-in-1 half tights. This is another technology we've worked on with the factory. So this is a unique fabric to us. The fabric's actually nylon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then we added a graphene filament to the yarn. And it's basically an organic treatment where it's so good for sort of like thermoregulation. So
really?
Yeah, so in the heat, it cools you down, and obviously when it's cold, it warms you up and really distributes that sort of heat in your body and your legs. So loads of technology in this, loads of interesting fabrics, and just totally up-spec'd. And like you said, I think the matte black reflective half logo to the side just pops it off.
That along with the little on a mission sign-offs on the back. When you see someone running past with that and it just pops off, it looks so good. I think the matching detail on the corners of this pocket is great as well.
Yeah.
And then you've got obviously a back zip pocket there where you can put your gels in or your phone, and then you've got this that comes through for a garment, right?
Yes.
That's what I've been using it for. These don't have grip on the inside, but they actually grip to your leg like nothing before I've seen.
Yeah.
And I guess is because of the blend, or what is it that does that?
So it is a woven nylon, so it is quite rigid, and I think what's so nice about this fabric is the more you wear it, the more it sort of starts to sort of mold to your skin and mold to the shape of your leg. This is a really great fabric, and the fact that we've just sort of like bonded the edge, we felt like it didn't need the grippers as well. We have the grippers on the same fabric in just a half tight.
Yeah, let's get them on, Jake.
Let's get them on, Jake.
I think just to note before we start, you mentioned about the back pocket.
Yeah.
Like it can actually fit a phone in. Like
I think that was your main point on everything, and it's always been since I met Jake. Is he loves to carry his phone when he's running. I know a lot of people don't do it. A lot of people just use the watch, but yeah, I'm the same. I carry my phone, and there's nothing worse than a phone bouncing around in your front pocket, is there?
Even like the drawstrings being on the inside, like so you can actually tie your shorts and then you can't see them.
Exactly.
So that's a pet peeve of mine, like having drawstring shorts on the outside.
Yeah.
And they're always being unsure.
If we carry on the shorts conversation, what are these? Because these interest me. I hadn't seen these until further down the line.
So these shorts are basically the shell of the last short. We're calling this a ghost short.
Why ghost?
It was to do with the narrative of the collection, and then also to do with sort of like your hidden like logo positions and your black reflectives.
Also the finish on the fabric.
The finish on the fabric.
It's ghostly.
Yeah, it is.
So
you
good.
got that. I think it's really lovely. Like you kind of get that sort of shine, ever so sort of like slight shine to it. It's just really nice.
So waistband.
Waistband.
What is that construction called?
So what we did here is we used the shell fabric and brought it up and exposed the elastic 5mm. With this, it's super soft and like really flush against your body, so you don't get any chafing when you run.
One other thing I noticed about these the first time I put them on, this is maybe the softest I've ever felt.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few details to this. I don't know whether to say like we've got a bit of sort of our own secret recipe when it comes to the internals, so I'll just leave everyone to try that and figure that
Try
out
it for themselves.
Yeah.
Same back pocket construction as the 2-in-1s, same logo detailing on the side. One thing that is also great about this is these little pockets.
Gel pockets on the internal.
Gel pockets on the internal, put your keys in there, put whatever you want in there, and also there as well. And you wouldn't notice it obviously from the e-com or even picking them up for the first time, but you've got a zip pocket there, you've got your t-shirt pocket there, you've got gel pocket here, gel pocket here, gel pocket there, and gel pocket there.
Sorted. Swiss Army knife.
There's nothing else you need. We'll put these on with a different t-shirt, so we'll go with our cotton t-shirt on these.
Perfect.
Just so you can see those highs and lows. Graphic direction on this.
I would say this is the graphic of the collection. Yeah, I think coming into the brand, one thing I really wanted to do is bring in some sort of typical represent DNA into the collection. And this is an amalgamation of an old sort of archive represent printer. I just think it's unreal.
I think Michael will remember this one, the Angel, especially with the old English 247 text as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard and it's so true to us.
Yeah.
There's a lot of brands in the market now, our kind of size. One thing that I've been saying to you and you've been saying to me and Matt's been briefed on and all the graphics team and everyone in the business is like, how do we really embed our own footprint in the industry that's not going to look like all of them other brands?
100%.
Because they're all doing their own thing and we want to make sure that our own thing has been what the brand has been for the past 15 years and keep it like that.
The fabric is something that is really unique about this tee. It's a 95/5, so it's 95% cotton and 5% elastane. What we're trying to do within the collection is bring in a lot more sort of organic fabrics. We're really conscious of like people wearing too much plastic and polyester and things like that. So a lot of this collection is organic. And then moving forward, we're introducing things like hemp and merino wools and things like that. So we've got lots of organic fabrics coming. But yeah, the fit is a classic 247 fit. It is slightly oversized. You do get that really nice sort of like off the shoulder, just easy feel to it. And the only other thing is we've added a gusset to the side, so it's actually asymmetric gusset, which runs directly under the sleeve and moves forward into the front. This is just to create ease of movement when you're performing.
We've got a 4-inch on these, obviously not 2-in-1s. They have got a liner inside if you don't want to wear a pair of boxers or whatever it is you wear under them, but you can do as well. As you can see, that fabric is different, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got a slight shine to it, but it's also quite heavy. Obviously, we're moving into fall, winter. It gets pretty cold. You don't want a really lightweight mesh short with nothing under it. I think it's perfect for this time of the year, especially in the UK. I'm obviously a half-tight guy. If you ever see my running pictures or when I'm running marathons or whatever it is, always in a half-tight. Half-tights are the one for me. Same fabric as what's underneath those 2-in-1s, the nylon blend, which is super matte. There is no shine to it whatsoever. You've done 2 colorways here. Now, one is the black on black. It's what we're known for. It's what we're the best at. And then you've done this, which you're calling Ombre.
Ombre.
It's like a dip dye. Do you want to talk through how that's done? Because I still don't understand how you've done it.
I mean, we went through a lot of trials with this, so we tried naturally dip dyeing it, but in the end, it was a artwork that the boys worked on, and just because we wanted it perfect, what we were finding is that you couldn't get the ombre effect through the gusset.
So it's printed?
It is printed, yeah.
And then that's printed over the top.
That's printed,
so it's a double print.
Double print.
That half logo on our half tights is one of my favourite things. I think it's the strongest. The back detailing as well, so it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like just the hidden zipper there.
Yeah.
Like, it's so like slick.
Yeah.
It just looks insane. So you've got a back pocket on these, zip back pocket. You've got that same liner. An absolute piece. I'm gonna get Jake to put them on alongside long sleeve.
Nice.
So, we launched a long sleeve for the first time in 247 as on a mission, didn't we? Fastest selling garment we did. Needed to bring it into the performance angle of it because that t-shirt is 100% cotton.
Like you said, I feel like this is a bit of a, comes through in our sort of brand DNA. It's like you running in the long sleeves. I think like everyone's doing it now. So what we wanted to do here is just achieve a piece where you could get that look, but then it's still really performance. So this is a really, really lightweight closed mesh. It's got a really nice finish to it. Again, antibacterial, anti-sweat wicking finishes, and yeah, there's not much else to it apart from we added the gusset again for ease of movement, but it's just a cool piece.
Whilst Jake is getting changed, I'm going to talk to you about the new frame that we've done. It's called the Stratum. So it's that like over eye look. It's quite thick on the sides, which is what's unique to it. You know, there's a million pairs of Oakleys that you can buy that all look the same and everyone's doing that same frame. So I wanted to just like bulk this one up and make it look unique to us. Obviously we're known for black on black and we're known for our flat white colour, so frames are black and white, flat white with black. These actually come with these lenses and these come with these lenses, and the reason I've put them in each one's different frames because if you buy both pairs you can just pop the lens out, switch it over to the other frame. So they are changeable. If you buy both frames you can have both lenses. Rubber sides, they've got a rubber nose piece so they don't bounce around whilst you're actually running, or however it is that you're using them. They've got a little 247 pressed into the plastic on the nose piece there, and then also on the temple we've got our 247 logos like we've done on our previous frames. They're a cool frame, they look unique, they're very different. The interchangeable lenses is probably the most fun part about them. Yeah, the lenses are fully polarized, so They're literally the best spec lenses you can get for performance. But yeah, I've been wearing these for the past few months and they're a good frame, man.
Jake's wearing a large. This is a classic 247, or just represent graphic in general. It's obviously from our heritage, like the George and the Dragon. It's very English. It's a guy going into battle, which is kind of like, you know, our 247 ethos. And then we've got the numbers on the arm, which we've not really done them like this before, like a stacked way, you know, old English typeface. It's not a font, there's a lot of work gone into that. And then we've got just a logo done in the same style on the front. Quite minimal, because we've got a big graphic on the back.
What's the reason for the colour of the print on black?
I think it's just like looking, you know, at what details Tom's put into the collection. We kind of wanted to match that.
Nice. I was gonna say, is it because, you know,
reflective look, but
the greys in that,
yeah.
the highs and lows and the greys in these?
Yeah, but you know, because it's such a big graphic, it kind of just like,
It's not too stark.
just gives it a bit more wearability.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you see the palette, the ombre dip is the exact same as the lenses in the glasses. Everything just matches. The way Mike talked about the grey then matching through to the print that's on all the technical stuff. It all kind of fits together well, and I think you've done that perfectly, Tom. Move on to this piece.
Yeah.
See, this is interesting. I'm not a gilet guy. Never have been, never will be.
Yeah.
But I think you've done this one pretty sick, pretty different.
Again, this is in the Polartec. So we use like a premium sheet filler with this. So it's about, I think, around 220 GSM.
Right.
I think what's so nice about it, we just wanted to keep all the styling and the details like really clean. So it's all bagged out, so it doesn't feel
collar.
fussy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got the French placket with the snaps, the two-way zip, which is shrink wrapped. And it's just a really nice piece. What we did here as well is drop the armhole lower because of our hoodies are a bit more oversized, so you can really stack those pieces.
Let's put it on Jake with a hoodie under it. So dropped arm sleeve. I think the Polartec sign off is pretty cool on the back of this. Just a very slight detail that kind of shows you what the material is.
Yeah.
Panelling's nice as well. I see you've taken that same shape from the back of the t-shirt that you've got on. If you want to give it a spin again.
Yeah.
That shape runs through the collection. So when you see the back of this, that panelling details on there, again, just sits really nicely with everything that you've got there going on.
Basically, we wanted to create a piece that was a bit like armor. Do you know what I mean?
It is, yeah. It's kind of got that like life jacket look rather than just the standard gilet.
Exactly.
What a piece.
This cap, honestly, it was the bane of our life a little bit, but it was fully worth it. I think to get this peak shape took so long. So it's not too long and it's not too wide.
The way that shape is perfect.
It's got the sort of like the flap with the mesh running through here, so it's super breathable. And then the printed eyelets here, which is really nice. Felt like we needed a cap to justify the rest of the collection.
What's actually pretty unique about 247 is accessories is one of our best selling things, and I think it's because people are able to buy into the brand and buy into that logo, the numbers, in a way where they don't have to buy like a big garment. So putting them gloves on with the logo shows that you're part of the brand.
Yeah.
And it's just a little detail for when you're running, if you've already got different long sleeves and whatever that is. I think you do really well with the accessories. The belt bag we already launched last season. Wore that for the marathon, absolutely great piece. All right, so yeah, gloves, slight update. We do have the best pair of gloves in the world, so the only thing we've changed is the print, right?
These come in the numbers and the DNA logo, so yeah, I think it's nothing cooler than like checking the time but seeing the brand as well at the same time.
Yeah, that's why I got that tap.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, you know, when you look at the watch or you look at what you've done on your workout, see the numbers on there. The beanies. Now, we launched that beanie 2 years ago. That became the best-selling piece of headwear we've ever done. Now, what you've done there on the update, because you know when something does well, it's like you don't want to update it because it's like it becomes a classic, right?
Exactly.
But the way you've done that now for like more of a fall-winter fit, something heavier.
Yeah.
The fabric's insane. What is it?
It's like a waffle.
A heavy waffle,
Yeah.
but it's also got a good stretch to it. One thing I hate about beanies is when they're too tight on the head.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it makes me like fluster, but this one just seems to like mold to your head.
What I love about it is the logo works both ways, but it's printed. So rather than knitting into the waffle, we decided to print in it because the more you wear it, the sort of like the sort of more sort of like rough it becomes, and it's a really nice piece.
It's also very difficult to knit a line like that, isn't it?
It's almost impossible.
One thing you don't realise when you're building a logo is that everything matters, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Socks. So we've always been doing back logos.
Yes.
So what was the decision to switch to the front?
We wanted to create a race sock basically. So these are our new race socks. We've used reflective yarn within this stripe, so it catches the light at night, and yeah, it looks quality, like seeing the little flash of the sock. And then we've also added the silicone grippers,
Which was massively needed.
Yeah.
I wear the race socks every single run.
Yeah.
And my foot does like move around. So I think it's something that's been needed for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we added all these sort of like different rib structures. So obviously where you get all your pain points on the back of your heel through the sort of the arch. And we've added sort of reinforcements, so the sock is sort of built for a race day.
And then we got snoods and then beanies in the wool that we used to use with the 247 numbers.
Yeah.
So you can buy into numbers, you can buy into logo.
Exactly.
You kind of got a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Great pieces. Whilst we're still on drop one, we are launching women's. First full collection women's with fall winter 26 drop one. I think one thing we've done in the past, not perfectly, is launch different product for women's. And I think what Tom's done is really took who we are and what we are and displayed that in a way that it can be for the 247 woman. It's a very niche sport for a hybrid female, right? It's a small market, but that's who we are in male. So we need to move over to female, done in a way that's very true to us. We don't want to look like every other brand. We don't want to be a Pilates leggings and bra type of brand. We want to be true performance. The girl that follows 247 is doing high rocks, is doing ultra marathons. Like, she's a hardcore trainer, man. We saw it yesterday. Every single girl at the 247 games, you know, like proper athlete, like really going for it. So we need the product that will perform for her, don't we?
We've definitely tried to achieve that through this collection. We've brought the same sort of graphics into women's that we do on men's.
Favorite top?
Yeah, this is sick.
Charlie had this on yesterday.
Super flattering on, and then you still get that sort of like rock and roll, sort of like that rep DNA coming through with the washing on the cottons and things like that. So it is a really nice piece. And instead we've decided to actually put the graphic on the back, just for a point of difference really, if anything else, but it just looks cool.
Before you carry on, what I love about what you've done here and what we've done in past women's pieces is it's very hard to identify what the woman's wearing without seeing the tiny logo on the back of a legging. But when you see this, when a girl's racing in that,
Yeah.
or like they were on the mission yesterday when they're pulling the ski erg or they're running, that logo is so identifiable.
Yeah.
And it's big, but it's not like in your face.
Yeah.
It's just like you know it straight away.
I feel like it's become quite iconic within
Yeah.
high rocks as well. So the bra then, it's a high support bra. The fabric is a really nice composition of nylon and spandex. A really durable piece. Basically with women's, I think it's so hard to get right, and I think a lot of women with bras tend to gravitate towards things that look quite flattering, but I think it's so important to wear the right support level, especially during like an elite race.
Right.
We built this bra as a high support bra for your elite athletes for your race day. It has this reinforced hook and eye at the bottom, has the on a mission branding through the elastic. Again, that was a Pro Stretch elastic, so we worked with them on trying to get the softest elastic we possibly could for the back. So it's all about comfort, but at the same time it's all about stability. With women's, the majority of the stability comes through the bottom band. This took a lot of time and effort to get right, but I think what's come out is like a really great bra.
It's true performance, isn't it?
It couldn't get any more performance than that, yeah.
I love that you've done it in the Ombre as well. I saw a couple girls yesterday in the
Yeah.
race with it on.
Did
That
you?
obviously mattered, gifted product to
Yeah.
it, and dude, it stood out.
Yeah.
It was so good,
It is
especially
cool.
with the matching short. These are the same fabric as the men's half tights, right?
Yeah, with this piece it was just purely just honest design again. Like we let the fabric do the talking because it's got all the technology with the graphene in it. We use the 4-needle flat lock stitch here, so everything's like super flush against the body. This is really your sort of like race day short, you know, like the only addition is the gel storage, so you can fit 3 gels in here, silicone grippers to the inside of the waistband, and then silicone grippers to the inside leg. So
Ombre and black in those as well.
look, yeah, Super nice piece.
Yeah, they're dope.
We're introducing 2 leggings. We've got the On a Mission legging and the Restore legging. Slightly different fabrics, slightly different end use. The On a Mission legging is really built for your training, your sort of like running tight, and then the Restore legging is kind of your everyday. Go into the gym, you can still train in it, but it's very much sort of like the end purpose is to sort of, it's more about training, whereas like
Race day, every day.
Exactly. This is mid-rise, this is slightly higher. On the side leg, we engineered a construction with mirror stitch here, so it goes into a dart shape. So it doesn't have a side seam all the way through, which is really flattering for 1, and for 2, it just helps with the movement through the bottom leg. And the other thing is that the cuff, is bonded. And then on the internal, we have the laser cut bonded pocket on the back, so you can fit your phone in there, or your gels, or whatever you want to carry with you. But yeah, it just comes with the On a Mission branding at the back. But it's a really nice, like I say, the composition's lovely. It's a nylon and spandex mix.
So it's got that matte finish. There's no high shine to it.
Yeah.
I think the past 2 years since we've been developing women's product, even longer, we've been trying to make the perfect legging, haven't we?
Yeah.
And that's why nothing really has launched until this. The whole team has spent a lot of time, haven't they?
Yeah.
Researching, developing,
100%.
like looking at every other brand on the market. It's like, how do we manage to do something not only better than every other brand, but also unique, where it has these little details that, you know, anyone can go to any site and just look at it and go, you know, it's cool, it's another one, let's purchase that. But it's the detail, isn't it? And it's what it does for the body. I think we'll wrap it up there then, Tom. Thanks for talking everyone through. I'm sure you guys heard a lot about all the product there, and let us know if you enjoyed that. We'll do it every season, I think, from now on, because it gives so much more depth and insight to what Tom's doing and how his mind works. It's a lot, and it needs to be shown. So thanks for watching. Thank you, Tom.
Thanks.